promise the customers in best demonstration.
Now the question which will be says we are getting close to election. You look at the timing. 700 now would
yes.
In the unlikely event,
yes.
So one tonight by one will be 800 now.
Exactly. It's a whole lot of and customers are also there. If you don't take care, they'll punish you. The time I hear premium at the Bank of Ghana, the initial, the receiver, he was advising government wrongly. Say, business all the customers, they don't get all their money.
It's never.
So it's not true.
It's never ever.
Banking sector is a different together.
Yes.
You are professional, and Price Waterhouse only only Price Waterhouse. He was in charge of as a receiver, and starting will be 1 million. Now it's Mama 20,000, Mama 10,000. And so we started the argument, and that wasn't it. And President, was it what I like about President Nadu is or realizing no say Debbie, with argument in 1 and 2 it's better we pay everybody.
Yes.
Because one problem we create, look, we have in perform investment.
Yes.
18 years. And then I'm going to BP, and then I'm going to dialysis.
And one thing we are not watching is it's 20,000 last year.
Yeah.
It's not the same 20,000.
And the president, one time, like SMS, no, my SMS will not say, customers, I'll pay you 100%.
Okay.
That time, now, all the depositors, now we have 4.5 million. Deposit 4.5 and general election now at that time akufo-addo saw the 1 million a BT and our customers say 4.5 million if even 4 million this what I mean can you play I say 2 million plus MPP will go to opposition.
Or you go to opposition
and yes starting here when they can and wow would the baba can be an towu so what I say and advance with your and indeed government release money and paid the customers at the Bank of Ghana. And indeed won the 2020 election. And even if you imagine, no crowd doing 500,000. Yes, 500,000. And the champion to say, we're in TR. And this was one now position.
Yes, yes.
And Samuel made Juma Waye came to a stop. So, and Siciano, government Ayade, releases 700 million. Security and Exchange Commission, multi advice. What does it? You can't pay or look at the money, half or
yes.
But validation almost do, move them to one of the government banks.
Credit them.
Yes. And say stop. Don't go and take it. You need to come in. 700 now, we able to make 1,000, we able to 2,000. No one gets it. No, why here? No one catches it. At this point, government, CCR will be able half to go to bank and take half.
This is I say, yeah, me was see me late. Me say, me be 100,000 on my phone. So
very good.
Me 100,000 now.
And only in total area very good.
Yeah, very good. Then they give you back a message and says, oh. 100,000 a year too.
Very good.
Who bet me you be about 30,000 or 40,000. Name of the day come about the soul.
Champion young pong.
Now me be so. So the Rusi can. What Madonna is very simple.
Yes.
Why are institutions? Obama comes to Ghana. Also, we should build stronger institutions.
Yes.
Not stronger personalities.
Yes.
Why are these institutions failing to do their command?
Because of their personal interest. Because 700, who is holding it now? Investment when they acquire open interest before I send what between. And to be using that approach in that must bring your music fast. You see, when people want to benefit from certain system,
yes,
they don't do the right thing. Almost when you have right department, you have right advice. But me first advice na mean benefit. What you say? And you know, my use advice a year be about what I say. This is young credit to be customer na obi a stranded, very frustrated. And 700 million ministers will easy. Over one of the quarter investment. 700 million. Only 1 month, 700 million interest. And to obey 2 months, all in the name of your betria, you do 2 months. No one, yes, interest no bottom, no shank, there were. Now, customers, so a bill, maybe how we treating people like that? And Jabai Musa, no more we are. Is there no stiffer punishment? Mr. Kufa, the young hand, to be honest. Me, my cancer in the interview, me declare Kufa as the best president. Because a Juma Papa we are young. And me, or can, or yet. Customers in or cash will be to or release it. Government spent almost close to 21 billion in paying either.
21 billion.
20 billion Ghana City. And yes, you nothing sa 21 billion. Abansa ko di Kumasi Dua Road. And ka send them. And ka win them. And ka quiet Dua here, but for the sake of customers. Otumitua and now that Security and Exchange Commission. No trade be akabi. Musa niaka 1.5 billion or diaba. The question is that Sisiano the Brenner company only posa whether validation in the account. What is it? Only present in the
your case and committee. I say now communication no is the best option.
Yes.
Because everybody say Mr. Donko do seek our
yes.
You are validating where we. Oh, when your message.
Very good.
Oh, Mr. Donko. O validation here.
Very good.
Engineer Abotre. Nyame ya aduma enche obeti. And yes, I need pano kwa wa motors will be say enche. It's a cabinet mkoa eba.
Champion is settles you. And when the reason why you come here data prove. Second move call one of the government banks. And or credit on account. Wait is a wait. We'll sort out liquidity before you are paid. Now, first approach will settle it down.
Yes.
Two, every government a bank now they call. And we young person be here 1.5 billion now before you pay them.
Yes.
Because banking is give and take.
Yes.
Once you credit somebody, where every award you say, what credit to 1 million at so. Every crowd security private to media account.
Yes.
And to what the account, bank will private to media liquidity what you obedient. What is it? And I would want to every 1 million at Jakarta, to me, Unco Yinina, every power you support. And to Mama, even government crown, see quantum of money here to pay everybody because
by be no ya drink a pan says, see, I mean, 1 million is here later.
Yeah,
make Marcus and me decide it's okay. My main question said, Mr. Donkuska was sending me no cranas and no credit. My mini can eat 10,000. Yes, and if Pano eat 10,000, will be Marcus. So you come to some way. Me send 5,000 credit to akufo-addo. Then the bank will get deposit in running their institution.
That's what I'm saying. If me make a credit to no who's our account. Or be private to the second account. Look, one a UT bank, yeah, they are moving them to commercial bank. Now meaning Papa my client to be. Let me see 1 million. And I'm moving to bank on. Yes. Yeah, credit 1 million. But I'm going to say, to me, no support. So what I say? Yes. Now, Papa, no, support the cotton you want to on credit another 1 million or 2 account. Oh, I say, Emma, bank the plan and 1 million over to me. The question is that when you credit them, it gives them opportunity to go even add more. And now once Nippon will be account to man or go on rashes or region because young man said champion 1 million now buy a credit no said account to man. Yes. Why would you rush?
You not being a right to go and pay.
Yes,
not being a right.
Yeah, more na 3 months after November, Odobo's customers will still demonstration because when you say
I agree with them 2,000%. Mr. Donko. I buy a baby to anything can happen at any particular moment.
Yes.
And it's a limited card. Now I buy the cake to 700,000. But that's what is the possibility that the next government no be
and to also attack into a demonstration. Oh, and I'm on advice. It's for that. I'm CEO soon. Yeah, say a bank campaign is all you David. Yeah, governor Bank of Ghana. The time or using the park, I'm customers payment to Basabasa near 2,000. Yes. You may see and say, and about akufo-addo DBT my 500,000.
500,000.
Our customers normally 4.6 million. It's a 1 million got to cry and come with the opposition. Meanwhile, you're winning here, what that's to work as government. Besides, some of them 1,000
fast salaries in
yes. A Security and Exchange Commission, your friends that believe in one woman. What may I be aware campaign demand people? I said, what I said, Yagisikaba, now, customers are no more frustrated. Meanwhile, you have just 3 months in the election.
My problem is in the abiding tea.
What? Just say,
we are talking about leadership,
champion.
Mr. Donko,
true.
We are talking about leadership.
Yes.
And the abiding tea say, Mr. Donko, CEO for Exchange Securities.
Yes.
You discard man. Said Geometry amount for car. And on tea says scan was can.
And now approach Ben and we use you. Who is interrogating that? How approach Ben and won't advise. Now customers, me say there. By November, they are in our demonstrations. Yeah, kwa jia sika ni pushi. Once already in ground said or
so the cost of 1 billion.
I don't cry the say wakoma hama say
wako Alan ho. Ni ama almost was send ho ba send boss omo bomb dis Canadian man.
What they say?
Tieni yo. Omo na di nkomo. Na obi bia wodi pa kwasi indumachi. Obi wa egmo GN bank. Obi bia na ono ni didi mani bidi no. E bomb pa panda sama be gina na so. If there is assurance, people can change their mind.
Yes. What is Anna? A Juma mean I am then say banking sector clean up. Abaya ya dear pa. But one to me name jam manko for not latter part now. A Musuba no my and Hunya basa. So enti ya best say a good you say a time you say finance means I will release that amount. That amount me and yes small amount. Multi advice. Let the customers get their test of account opening to them, credit to them, let them get settled first, and then 700 million. My father instructs every award, would the whole 100, we bring 20. They wait for Nipa no yet. Once you have credit, we will need problem.
Nipa okay. My minister was asking me. Anytime there are crises, we take reactive measures.
Yeah.
We don't take proactive measures. Say, a dear pan, just say a bit media go across there be. The next 20 years, the next 50 years, this kind of crisis a buy. Young person be best hit Ghana beam. What should be the approach?
The thing that for now, say to be honest, for now the banking sector is doing well.
Okay.
Because Usha Bank of Ghana reporter, those banks now accept I say Abubi or the Neisuha or Chomodam.
Yes.
His banks now. Now, as funny you seek from Bank of Ghana, and I send a strong signal to the existing bank. Now, everybody is doing things well.
Okay.
Say you be a company basa. Now, you mobilize customers. Seeker, near the perform subsidiary near there. So it's becoming a yak form. So, and one not my is Oshama report now. Or see every year, the good banks in our town. Amuma averagely are buying almost 3 billion Ghana cedi.
Oh, okay.
Every year. Corporate tax.
Okay.
PAY near the other. And that is the report I hear.
Okay.
Now, Senka all banks in Anya know what happened. Ka good banks in my 3 billion.
No, almost what?
Now, I must continue recruiting.
To pay gold.
Sana may happen my time. Kakrana you good to say am I a corporate profit to buy 1 billion billion. No, I'm liquidity support 4 billion.
That's a son.
Yeah, the deficit but now no company being a bank being work for liquidity support. It's 3 billion at the whole and only people for doing the dualization.
All right, so that's all we have live on the 2 TV. We called the dialogue, and then a financial Friday and education. Kwana air coso. My papa Christian Donko is a chartered accountant, and we said we see church in Semuchrea. Or me, I said no. Yet to 3 no more years. Say papa bar. The biameka. Or say the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. The bia is a kwa muchrim as yasiaba, and kwa muchrim as yasiaba. Where kwa fast or watch church in Umamua. Wama then I very simple. But what is the problem? Say you need to mean for a lasting solution to this kind of problems. Yes. But mean attention in free work. Yeah. Now we are going for elections. Mahmoud said Dr. Mahmoud Bami, man for MPP for Kasa, Ubia NDC for so Kasa. Now they are talking about flat rate and they are talking about tax amnesty. Sadly, me person Obuam na chimye. Say Kasa flat rate as a trend say.
Yeah. Flat rate now kwa say. Businesses we have categories.
Okay.
We see a man from TSC. We see flat rate in Chese or bar.
Yes.
Whether business, we import a car, we say we are a manufacturing company.
Yes.
So I say tax near 100,000, I'm could 100,000.
When you say
business here categories.
Okay.
In the emphasis manufacturing sector, moon now your level.
Okay.
Into levels is industrial set industrial area, your categories. So the businesses will be categorized. And to say be a manufacturing sector, say flat rate, you say every year you have 500,000. It will be applied to all of you.
Okay.
And one thing is that once we apply, it's going to exist for a certain period. What is it? And the certain period means then that one, those companies manufacture can properly plan yearly or yearly budget to be say there's a semi-year flat rate of 500,000. Or you're very safe.
Okay.
No planning.
Okay.
But what happened is near any flat rate here, your woman's is answer. On to me predicting a tax liability.
Yes.
Oh, just yes. And the team piano. Na ono kwa ye ne dia wakotua kakra no na general for ababa ye audit bi ni money liability meaning one of the manufacturing company bi o here ono ani corporate tax no o ye ne profit kakra no kotua ni corporate tax no corporate tax is so to about 250 something champion ya be ya audit wie no ya say ni liability on the abaka is about 8 million eh o fa no he near the penalties near the guso
charges a guso the amount
sanity so and here in the business business no German manufacturing we say business is uncertain input cost no a galoponi ade until between your liquidity problem te bo ho a say pay kura no month na so so twere yi na liquidity don't mean kotua meanwhile when you pay 15 or penny calculate penalty near the
guso the amount
na pa na ekosoro. And so the flat rate, will come and remove one. The business will know that I'm certain. Say yes. Every year, I'm into 500,000 into one. So there is going to be certainty.
I didn't see ya. Me a businessman.
Yeah.
My first, and then flat rate. If the macano my dear friend Buchi, me person no man buy. Oh, why I said $14. Oh, I said $15. Not just so you cannot plan into the future. But with this one, when you say a flat, and you buy a your amount.
Very floor. And you will be setting in the future.
Yes.
And I remember to me, I'm planning cash flow. Then we said, minimum way by maybe 500,000. And there's also setting aside. And now say, who need grandpa, who could borrow, who need some could borrow 500.
Yes.
And another one. Yes. Two. Another thing I very good. Say, look, and no ever amount for a tia named Tamama buying any sika. Because once I'm certain, why don't I pay them home to me?
Yes.
Inti abema abai ekra no wan twa ne revenue no because in the year where the tax no uncertain a lot of people dodge.
Yes, osuro eto dodge e na
otumi ni ayefo no GRA fo no eso hihye ho ni agbogu but 500,000 a otumi ni GRA ni enko say position no si 250 adere ma
me we school me am service for internal.
What would I see?
Me am service for internal revenue. Internal revenue.
Okay, now what you?
Ubenza ni parba kanin seminary aba. But you say tax reduction for man. Na ni pan tax reduction. Omo adi omo nkomo. Okay, Mr. Okran, we bit me to say. 20 then 5,000 or 10,000. Now they my 5.
Now I don't know before background. I don't make a trouble. But with the flat rate, see him say 500,000 utia. Want to me manufacturing company and I import and import actually. Mommy 250. Me fan kwa ba na mama we say okay. Because you say flat rate. And you bet me am buying even certain about what I'm getting.
Okay, when you have projected a kind of revenue.
Even you need a budget, you are going near to 100% accuracy.
Okay.
What is our budget?
Okay.
We can plan 100% accuracy. Once we have instances where you prepare budget.
Yes.
And so by say obey generate 160 billion. Yes. At the end of the day, government 80 billion.
Okay.
Na difference in na we
oh, fine.
But with the flat rate, we bet to a certain.
You can estimate and then it will become actual.
And to make me actual. Okay. Because when you say, I'm 500,000, and you bet me your plan.
Okay.
And once those identified businesses are there, so when you're exact ground plan, you get near to 100.
About the degree of confidence in the process.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
And benefit to say, a lot more. See, you have a tax bracket. At the moment, your companies are a clear tax a little over 20%. Companies if yeah. I am not baba. I'm saying a little over 20%.
Really?
So with this flat rate about now affordable, a lot more companies. So until you get a lot of companies into the tax bracket, and that will show up the revenue up. To be honest. For me, it's very good. And about me, a lot more. I'm to be brain willing. Okay. Arabishim. Okay. So I say, I'm so etia. I want to have a revenue akoso. Ebino fee say ebia or the flat rate in Ebano. Ebema abang revenue Caribbean akofo. So I say, but rather a researcher, rather than a bit me about revenue akoso because I'm dodging and once I have flat rate, you get a lot of them contributing. Okay. So what I said, it is even a little over 25% companies it way. That's a back. Now you have 60%. Yes. Government revenue will shoot up. You don't need to increase any rate. Yes. You don't need to do any tax rate increase it. We won't say a bit shoot up because a lot of people come into the. But then you say very good. Or Jesus say na me very good. So very good. So what I say, yeah, Papa be say our company. I say look, money panel tax you know the bafat what I say, yeah, you are dodging idea, but a bar where they will pay. And now a bema checks and balances on company with piano. I very good. Very simple. You go to me because Siciano no call out internal revenue. We do company we are winning category. We send we sit okay say o tax receipt. Okay. O just say into government o kwa no we actual. No we see we tua. You want tua as well. And you can no avoka kutua. Enti ebetumi ama checking who have paid tax. I am very good ama so what I say. And even in addition to that, sir, you tua penalty. Ne ababa ye internal revenue for about office ho. Ne abema wo liability kakra bi se ko ni na so e so betuma tua nkutua ni. I go get ai medical tua. Ni tua obeba ye ma nya. That's the penalty. Penalty so and penalty is no cumulative. Yes. Or the tosono, the next you know, or to a penalty or the tosono, or also the tax at to some penalty. So, was I oh, I pay is in your company trying to be. Look, months in the so big salary, none is liquidity, asa. Inti ni PAY unto me to ya. Inti meanwhile, I want to mean to you, say, Abia, we you do a year, August in your inti Abia September do 15 for kwa na won't apane the penalty atoso in account they say ka liquidity iska liquidity enti o tua salary we no ni liquidity akofo onye sika nko tua PAY no meanwhile the next month 15th be now the penalty to ni pa no want to mean na ya so the penalty na toso na accumulate enti we create a lot of problems enti me fi say flat rate na betuma mo plan ama otua no one say PAY so this is the amount I have to budget for. So until at the end of the day, you see that businesses, the problem I'm go through na that time na any flat rate, champion. We say we na abe solving na, and people willingly will give out. So about this, I buy revenue costs so one, I buy fiscal space better. Okay, so fiscal space na idea. Yeah, the difference between what Agyapong has planned to spend in terms of that expenditure, and then the revenue that he has generated. Oh, okay. And Agyapong, every on the budget, or say, let's spend 200 billion. Yes. My revenue so 150 billion. Yes. 50 billion difference. And everyone say, yeah, that was okay. Now let me ask, who tax amnesty? Yeah. And no, from an expert point of view, a song fast will be a part of the baby. There has been a deal on tax amnesty. Good. Tax amnesty near say Odeka be. So it is a Odeka. Yes. Now you share with circumstances a Juma way and very significant to the country. Okay. But you share tax a good soon one. But that your progress. Yes. I bet Mama Wama a correct service. Yes. So the government can decide to grant you Sasa Kanomedia. Okay. So what does it? Okay. And the amnesty about Miade Bane is saying, now we are moving from one tax regime into another flat rate regime. Okay. Into what I'm going to do is that say no money 2025 miswaying 7 all companies are what they can advertise because of new regime off. Then how can government get revenue? How can government draws budget? How can government get revenue to do the normal person? That's a flat rate in there. Okay. or he not the flat rate number. But you see, the issue is that whatever till, whatever approach,
yes,
we the city any benefit. So, for example, a company A or they cut 2 million.
Okay.
On to me, now with your swelling in or the tax amnesty in year free.
Yes.
Oh, does it? Now, the flight rate number.
Yes.
Now, the issue is that even though their channel or their check are buying initially or best of some laws, send a Uzikano or best of but in the long run, they are benefiting. In the sense that for now, no government will lose revenue because of the way channel. What does it? But now, or the channels were till Nippon or the 2 million, or but now you reinvest it, into the business. I'm was money business, or it's money business one, or just a one, or better for more employment.
Yes,
and think our buying responsibilities of the back of employ people. That the company now yes mention or the employment are by bedding so
Ghana naturally 95% are born bad.
Yeah.
Intimate market petakrem. I'm say Dr. Mahmoud Babi a bit more in elections.
Yeah.
A typical Ghanaian might decide say 3 months to election mean to your tax.
Mean to
and say MPP are buying when ya amnesty ba. Is it not going to affect Baumia?
You see, for now, no, and I make I say it's a bit
yes.
From say one can see. Remember, so say it's a policy.
Yes.
Any coalition policies so there. Oh, coalition one. All the policies, you know, all the back.
Yes.
Oh, does it? And to say, she also hide it. Self-right man, come as and one who said, business, me bad of one.
Yes.
Well, no one going to Obama. Now, we see ya. Nasa we lose. How would I implement the flat rate in Zama?
Oh, okay.
Even though your can is true. Say typically we are naturally bombard. On one side, for now the mean to or about white open the this one. And in a way, no, that thing but of course, government is so my first GR so system will hold now. I'm first for the only that they should enforce it to ensure that within 3 months, you know, Obi Awaye Nadri said because of this, no own piano. I think they said for now, no punishment, no, I'm back deal with it. But the question is that say or swaying January 7th for now. Now we see if you are to be honest, that quantum of akufo-addo, you know, to write it off, no, government will suffer revenue.
Yes,
but in the long run, when the system sits well, now Obianya flat rate, net capture a lot more companies and now Muntria, and we now don't know Muntria flat rate. Government revenue eventually will shoot up.
Oh, church and sim. And today let me engage. And they say, no, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia policy or day by. Is it going to cut across the 4 years as the president?
And it will be more. Good. Sir, you now on the policy be an implement and we the program. What I say?
Yes.
For now, no, the essence is that we want different categories of business to pay equal tax.
Okay.
What I say? To say be a overcall banking sector, Jesus rate and Musemutia, importers. Import 40 feet. This is what we will pay.
Yes.
What I say? Okay. Until for now, that is what is there.
As an expert, remember what was as an expert. What are the roadmaps? Safeguard at the end is intimidated to say. Where Ghana home. So being at the no cash or abusing our own.
Yeah.
Mr. Donko, I will be the kind of revenue we are expecting to generate, we are not going to get it.
Yes.
As an expert. Then I get to see a pass a roadmap would be a bit more preventing people from abusing it.
The question is about controls you put in.